Alright guys, today's video we're going to look at the Walcott Museum here in I-80. I'm down for the day, so we'll do a quick video. Kind of show you some of the stuff here. They said I can take pictures and videos, so we're going to. And we think electric vehicles are new. They had it in 1911. Look at this thing, Walker electric model. That had a whopping 3.5 horse motor on it. Dang, look at how fast. 15 miles an hour. Milk delivery truck in downtown Chicago. So they were building electric trucks in 1911, and we seem to think that we're gonna have it figured out tomorrow. Look at that thing, dude. Check this out. We were just talking about, look at this. We were talking about this electric truck. Look at the range on this thing, 40 to 50 miles. We got new electric vehicles that can't make it this long, and that's a truck. Yes, I know it didn't go fast. It was just a city delivery truck, but still. That's crazy. And you think our 1-ton trucks are something special. Look at that thing. It's 1 ton. That thing only had a 4-cylinder. I don't even know how much. $1,500. There you go. You know, it's really funny to see the horsepower on these things. We talk about today, some of these big trucks, these wimpy little 450 horse motors and these big trucks. They used to ship stuff with this thing. Look at this. 53 horsepower, 10-ton truck. Now, granted, yes, it only went 15 miles an hour, but still. Think about it, that 53 horse, that's a pretty wimpy tractor nowadays. Side note, I love these toys. I've got a bunch of these at home. I like this display case idea. Who can make me a display case like this for mine? I don't have near this many, but I'd like to. I'm trying to see if I have any of them that are in here. I got a few of these toys at home. Look at all of these things. And walk through this museum here. Old Mac. Got strobes on top. 235 horse. 5-speed Mac. Now this bad boy can run 60. Now we're talking 60 mile an hour. 34-inch aluminum sleeper was added. Huh. That's pretty cool. Now there's a way to move mobile homes right there. That's gotta be the shortest wheelbase. I think that might be shorter wheelbase than a smart car. Look at that thing. This bad boy is the predecessor to the Mac, a Brockway. Apparently this was a pretty custom truck back in the day. And Mac bought them in 1977, it looks like. Or, no, in 1956. And then the last one of these was built in 1977, which isn't that long ago. I've never seen a Brockway truck. Or even heard of them, actually. Guys, is this a good truck for hot shotting? I think it'd be, look at the sleeper on the thing. There's a hot shot truck right there, now we're talking. So this is what I want to get. This is a personal favorite of mine, one of these old needle nose trucks. I want to get something like this with a flat top sleeper on the back. This one doesn't have it. And convert the flat top sleeper to a big bench seat with windows, so you can, take the family out for a family outing. I want to rebuild a truck like that. I love these old needle nose trucks, especially the Kenworths. The Peets are cool too, but I don't know, you see a lot more Peets. You don't see as many as the Kenworth of these Kenworths running around. That thing is cool. 1949 model CD 524. And then we'll go from this Kenworth to that Kenworth. Look at that puppy. 1925, 3-ton. There you go. 4-cylinder motor. Top speed at 25 mile an hour. Golly, I can't imagine driving these things. No doors, no nothing. I think that rear end is solid rear tires. Look at that. That probably was a great ride. I think I found my new hotshot truck. Ford 750, and it's an N750, not an F750. This is their N series. I think this is my next hotshot truck right here. Look at this little thing. An old Mac. Isn't it funny how different the designs were? There's a 1929, and there's a 1944, and there's a 1964 Mac. Changed so much. I mean, they didn't even design that thing with the idea to put doors or windshields on it. Just a wide open. First Mac AC was built in 1915. Goes 15 to 20 miles an hour. Huh. 4-cylinder engine, chain drive. Jeez, it's a 5-ton model. That's 50 horsepower. That's a bad mileage. And then here we go. Look at this thing. I love these. So this old Mac here, it's got duals, and they're solid rubber tires. That had to have been a comfy ride. I'll bet you he's under the 65-foot length limit. Well, that's a whole lot different cement mixture than you see today. Look at this goofy thing. Must be this is the original 2 men in a truck, I guess. That is funny. I don't even know. It's called a Fagiole. There you go. 1954 Fagiole van. It's got storage right up over the top there. Ran an International engine in it. And it was purchased by their founder of Peterbilt. Huh. Never mind, I lied. I found my new hotshot truck. 1957. It's already set up for it. Look at we got the 5th wheel on the back. Yeah, maybe stick a little sleeper on there. 15-speed twin stick transmission, and that bad boy will roll at 55 mile an hour. That's all the faster you need to go, right? T800. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Kenworth. You got to look at those tires on that thing. 1978 Bandit. It's only 1,500 horsepower. Allison 5-speed automatic, and that thing will run 150 miles an hour. All right. Now we're talking. Get some hot shotting done with that thing. When you think that 450 horse Packers are wimpy little motors, check this thing out. 49,000. I'm sure probably pulling doubles. Yep, there you go, right on the side. 80,000 gross. So this bad boy was used to run just as heavy loads we're hauling today. I'll show you this. 270 horsepower. Now I know it wasn't getting anywhere fast, but shoot, 270 horse, and they were pulling 80K with it. That's a sweet looking rig too. It's super clean. Alright, I gotta show you guys this. Sometimes the ingenuity back in the day is interesting. So this is an old 1910 tractor farm wagon. It was supposed to be used on the road and on dirt roads and in the fields as well. Look at the tires on this thing. So they ran wooden plugs, it says right there. Wooden plugs on it. As they wore down, to change tires, you just stuck new plugs in it. That's look at the seats on either side of the engine there. That's crazy. These bullnose trucks are pretty cool. A couple of Kenworths. There's a little newer one, 1954 and a 1958. What's crazy about this 58 right here? This truck has over 5.2 million miles on it when the owner stopped counting. I guess the odometer was rolling over it. Purchased it brand new in 1958, I guess, for $25,000, and they ran it until 1998. 5.2 million miles on that thing. That's crazy. And we think big companies are something new. CFI, look at this. CFI out of Joplin, Missouri. Gross vehicle weight. That seems like a gimmick. Gross weight over 54,000? Well, that doesn't. That's handy. You can just be any weight you want. I guess that's probably the minimum to be rated in that rating. Look at this thing. Okay. First off, 55 mile an hour. CFI in 2000. So in 2007, they had 2,600 tractors, more than 7,000 trailers. So CFI was operating back then, obviously not at 1952, but companies were getting big a long time ago. And this is another thing I've often wondered. I wonder what happened to the round nose trailers. See how everything's curved on that thing? I guess it just, someone answered me this. Like, I've often wondered this. On newer trailers, they're all square. Did this not provide any sort of aerodynamic advantages? That not enough anyway to matter, I guess? Because that's interesting. Okay, this is cool. I did not know this. So this is a 1941 Freightliner. Originally, Freightliner started out as a company that built only trucks for consolidated freightways. That's literally only, and they were rebuilt trucks from an existing truck. This is actually a Fagiole that they took and rebuilt. So Freightliner was just actually rebuilding other trucks and rebadging them for companies. That's how they started. That's really interesting. Alright everybody, so that's pretty much the end of our quick little tour. There's still a lot more here that I didn't talk about, so if you want to look at it, it's the Iowa 80 Trucking Museum in Walcott, Iowa. So there's a huge truck stop here. I think they say the world's largest. I don't know if it is or not, but it's pretty big. And yeah, they got this museum here. It's pretty cool. So if you want to see everything, actually I didn't show you everything, definitely go check it out or stop on your way. It's on I-80 in Walcott. So thanks for watching.